Hello, friends. Ooh, ooh. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Oh my god, it is considered as a bad omen, isn't it? Are we staring at a market crash tomorrow? What is going to happen? Our Indian market just today, the Nifty touched an all time high. Lot of stocks performed well. Are we staring at a bad omen? Will tomorrow the market crash? What is history saying? Is every Friday the 13th the market crashes? Let's see through the charts. I am not going to go back too much. I am looking at first 13 9 2019. On that day, the market did not crash. Happy, right? We actually ended up 93 points higher on that day. So, what is the next Friday 13th? Or can we go back and see any other Friday the 13th? I am looking for Friday the 13th. Nothing coming too soon. Keep watching my calendar. There is a Friday 13th, July 2018. What happened? Oh, just a tiny bit of movement, 4.3 points lower. Huh? In fact, the market traded in very narrow range. Nothing big happened. It gives some comfort to us. Let me go back. Any other 13th? Let me see. Is coming? Yes, one more. October 2017. Wow. What happened on that day? Can we see? Go to October 2017. Hey, wow. The market moved 71 points. No need to fear. Actually, the bears have to feel scary on Friday the 13th. They might have, probably, because in those days the market was 6,000 points or lower. Even a 70 points move means a 0.7% move. Great. Let me go back little more. Is there any other Friday 13th? Yes, I found one more. January 2017. I think in a year, the Friday the 13th comes a few times. Wow, those were the days when the market was in four figures. It looks odd to see an 8,000 level Nifty. So, what did happen? It was a flat day, 7 points move, man. No rasmatas, no crackles on that day. It was just an ordinary day, my dear friends. Okay, let's see. Any other Friday 13th? It will look interesting for you to see. Go back in time. Yeah, this is like a time machine. Okay, we are seeing red candle here. Wow, that's a 1% fall in 13th May 2016. 13th May 2016, 2 years after Modi came to power, for some reason the market had gone down on that day. I don't know what was the news on that day, but 85 points down. That 1% down is a big move in those days. These days we are just swinging 1% up and down all the time. Okay, prior to 2016, was there any other Friday 13th? One more, November 2015. What happened? November 2015, 0.8% down move. Wow, 62 points down on a 7,700 kind of level market. Now I will go one more Friday 13th on the backwards, and then we will move forwards to see what happened in recent times, right? Okay, this is March 2015. Oh my god, 128 points down on that day, March 13th, Friday. Wow, that's a huge move. Shall we see one more just to get confirmed? Yeah, the previous month itself there was a Friday 13th. Was that the day? Wow, it is a 1% up move. So far what we have seen when we went back in time is all some up moves, some flat moves, not great shakes, nothing much bigger than an ordinary move that you see in the market on a daily time frame, right? Okay, where did we start? We started in 2017, I guess, or did we go to 2019? Yeah, so let me go from 2019. This one we saw already, right? April 13th we saw flat move, only we saw 21 points flat move, not a big deal. Okay, then any other 13? Yes, July 2018. July 2018 was a flat day, not a big deal, no need to worry. Okay, let me see other day. Any other 13? No, 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 no. Yes, here September 2019. This we only we started with. So what happened on the day? The market went up nearly 1%. So good, no crash. December 2019. Yeah, let us see what happened. 114 points up. So there is no bad omen, bad thing about Friday 13th. Huh? It looks like on that day it can make a good up move also. And if it makes a down move, if you are a bear, it's a good thing, right, for you. Let's see. Fast forward March 2020, man, pandemic time. Ooh. Hey, this is very interesting, huh? We were about a week away from the total lockdown. And see what happened? The market had come down the previous day, and this is what they call as bull trap, probably. See, it made 365.05. Wow, it looks very interesting, right? How many days in a year? 365. Probably they said that another 365 days you are not going to have much bigger up move, but it actually happened that from that low it made on 25th March, the market started slowly going up. But you see here, 365 points move in Nifty on a Friday the 13th. Excellent, boss. We will take it with two hands, especially if you are stuck here at 11,396 and you saw a market crash. A 365 points move is a great good woman, right? A good thing, and some loss getting recovered. Okay, any other March 13 in the recent times? Friday 13, sorry, not March 13, I'm saying. Of course, we would love to have that March 13 again, 365 points more. November 2020 was a Friday the 13th. But what happened? The market was kind of flat, 29 points more. Not bad, my dear friends. Not at all bad. Okay. After November 20, what is the next Friday 13th? Looks like we get about 2 to 3 Friday 13th. Wow. After that previous Friday 13th, which was in November 2020, we are getting the probably the first Friday 13th of the current year now. Man, that makes me little scary. Why scary? Because we are now at the all time high and Friday 13th is coming. Can there be a crash, or the bulls will have an upper hand? What is in store? Let's wait and see. But before we sign off, I want to show you one nice article I found about the average of Friday the 13th market moves. They say in the history, Friday the 13th is supposed to be very scary. It falls way short, at least in terms of the stock market. Means what? It's not at all scary, man. Don't worry about Friday the 13th. Are you somebody who fears sitting on a seat that is numbered 13? In fact, I found that in some airlines they don't have row number 13 at all because people don't prefer to sit in that row. Right? See here, stocks on Friday the 13th trade pretty much as they do on any other day. My dear friends, no need to worry. Looked at the stock market returns from 157 Friday the 13th. Mean I saw only about 15 or 20. This research has checked 157 Friday the 13th. They say if at all there is a small gain in the S&P 500 on an average, which approximates the small daily increase of stock market over time. Isn't it stock market always on the upside? If you remove the small down moves from wherever the index had started, it is today standing at a much higher level from where it started, right? So what they say, the worst Friday the 13th that Barron's this magazine found was in 1989. It's scary to think that was the year the movie Friday the 13th Part 8 got released. Jason Takes Manhattan came out. The market dropped 6.1% on October 13th. Oh my god. Should we go and see if something happened in our market? Let me see. October 13, October 13, 1989. Will we have the chart here? 1989, 13th October 1989. I go to that point. I think TradingView is not even having the data for that. Maybe they will ask me more subscription to show me that kind of data. So we will leave it. Our market probably would have, in those days, I don't think we were globally connected. And the market level also, I think Nifty itself started trading only from 1994, if I'm right. So we'll have to look at where Sensex was trading at that time. Yeah. So the best Friday was in 2000 when the market rose 3.3%. And interestingly, that was also October 13th. So somewhat a 6.1% drop and a 3.3% increase. So Friday is a normal day, irrespective of whether it is 13th or 14th or 15th or 21st, whatever. We don't have to fear. We just have to maintain our stop losses, protect our capital, and trade with discipline to make good profits. Okay? Enjoy. Don't be scary. The only big worry was a Monday, they say. It was a Black Monday on October 19, 1987. Some of you who are watching this video may not even been born at that time. Okay, just, I had just become a chartered accountant at that time, right? So the market had dropped 20.5%. It's about a month into me qualifying as a chartered accountant, registered as a chartered accountant, and the market had fallen 20.5%. My god. Just imagine if somebody had invested on that day on some key stocks, their returns would have been much big, isn't it? So trade with stop losses, trade with discipline, enjoy your trading, protect your capital. You will always be a winner. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this interesting video. It's a long one, but I hope you will share it and enjoy it. Bye bye. Take care. Until next time, this is Satyamurthy Ramanujam signing off.